Hi everyone, I'm back and welcome back to a small engineering tutorial. What we have here is a Honda GX25 Brushcutter, and I fixed this one before a year ago. It's on my Vtech 52. So today it came back and it's not working. So we'll try and we'll test it. Let's put it in choke. It's not starting. So we'll have a look and then we'll see what's the problem with this one. So first thing is we need to check for spark or possibly compression. We need to check for spark. So definitely there's a spark, so we'll check for compression. So we have roughly 80 psi, and this is normal for a 4-stroke GX25 engine. Same with the GX35. So the spark and compression are good. So the problem would be likely to be the carburetor. So we have to check for the carburetor and the flow and the fuel flow. Okay, so we'll check if there's fuel when you prime it. Doesn't prime, doesn't fuel doesn't flow, so the carburetor priming is not working. Okay, so we'll remove the carburetor and we'll have a look at what's the problem inside. So I think this one doesn't really need to have a full rebuild. We just fix the priming issue to get this one started. So aside from the priming issue, I noticed that the throttle cable was not connected, and it's unlikely that this will come off by itself unless someone trying to fix and remove and forget to install this one again. And also this part here was installed incorrectly. This one should be installed around here, so to block this airflow return or the governor vacuum into the throttle, into the venturi. And in somehow someone trying to fix this one, I'm sure must be my friend, and he gave up because it's not working. So we'll try to fix this one, and also the fuel priming. We'll try to fix the fuel priming. Okay, first is we need to remove the carburetor. Well, I won't blame him on trying his best to get it fixed. It's just just trying to save money. Well, I'm not sure why he tried it. In fact, if you bring it back to me, I won't charge him because it's a family friend. But maybe he just want to try to fix it and try to understand how this thing works and how to fix it. Okay. So just the carburetor itself, if we prime this one, should prime but didn't. I'm just wondering if he also tried to dismantle the carburetor. Who knows? And the gasket here, the manifold gasket, is very worn out. Maybe we need to replace this one as well, or we just leave it as it is. But okay, so we'll try to work on the carburetor first, and then the rest. So to easily fix this one, we'll just trying to work on the priming assembly. We don't have to worry about this lower part here. We just remove this part and we work on this part. So we need to make sure that there's not much dust getting into the carburetor to minimize blockage, and we don't have to, otherwise we have to rebuild the carby. So try to take this one out. Oh, it's very loose. It's very strange. The screw, you can undo it by hand. It's very loose. And also the primer bulb, we need to replace this one as well. It's worn out already. I mean, this color. Okay, this part here. Seems the diaphragm, metering diaphragm, still in the right place. We'll check the height if this one was changed or really bad. He definitely trying to fix this one. If you can see the gasket is placed wrong way, and the diaphragm or the gasket should be facing towards the back, and the diaphragm or the fuel pump diaphragm should be facing toward the shiny part on this end here. And because of this, we're going to fully rebuild the carby. Or what do you think? We just reinstall the carby. We just reinstall the diaphragm and gasket in the right place, and then assemble. If this one works, okay, well, why don't we try it? Let's try it. Okay, so this one has to replace this. The spring here is missing. This one normally has a spring here. Now it's missing. I'm not sure if this one still works, but we can try. There's a problem with this screw here. It sometimes goes in. Just try to hold it so it won't goes inside. So okay, so this one we'll try to fix this one because it's badly bent. So we'll try to start this one. You think it will start? Yeah, sure. Don't choke. Okay. It seems like this one needs an adjustment on the mixer screws. No. Okay. Okay, it's time to rebuild the carburetor again. So we just pull the whole thing. Okay, so just remove the primer bulb. So this part here, the metering diaphragm and the gasket. This is the metering assembly, fuel pump diaphragm and gasket. This is a throttle assembly. Let's just take this one out. And just take the check bulb. So just going to replace this fuel pump diaphragm and gasket, and also the metering diaphragm and gasket. And also the metering lever. Just take this one. Just take the screw completely. And hold it slowly because there's a spring underneath to prevent from losing it. So the spring, just take the spring. Okay, now we're so drop the metering lever, and we have this metering pin. So we'll clean this one. Okay, once again, in my previous video or my other video, always I emphasize that not to blow compressed air on the check valve right on the middle. It will displace or blow up the check valve inside the disc. So never try to blow in air inside. So to check the check valve again is I will apply carb cleaner from this side, and it shouldn't the fluid shouldn't go pass through the back. So this should block the carb cleaner from going through. That's really good. Also, these 3 holes on this part here need to inject with the carb cleaner, and you'll see the carb cleaner goes through the check valve at the back. Yeah, yeah. So it's all good. So every time my gloves, when you get contact with the carb cleaner, it get disintegrate. Okay, we clean the rest of the parts. This liquid here, it's called scheelite. It's a very good solvent. It's not strong. It doesn't damage the gloves, and which is a really good cleaning solution. The same solution we use this one for watchmaking cleaning. So I really like this cleaning solution. So this is the main solution that I use to clean most of the carburetor rebuild. So we have to clean the larger parts first. So we leave the spring because that's a very delicate parts to clean. Just clean all the screws. So we leave the spring and the mesh last. So this one is just a T strainer. What's inside is I placed the steel wool inside just to clean all the parts. So now we clean the remaining parts. For the mesh, just clean with the brush, just gently. So a little bit of compressed air. The spring, just gently clean with the brush. That's it. Same with the check valve. And we still have the metering lever here inside. And somehow it gets stuck inside. And the last part is the main jet. We just replace the o-ring anyway. So we have o-ring for it comes with the rebuild kit. So we just replace the o-ring as well. Okay, all good. Now it's time for assembly. First is we need to assemble these large parts. So we need to install the throttle assembly first. So we take the main jet, Place a little bit of oil on the o-ring. So let's not forget the mesh. Just push it gradually, carefully on all sides. Just make sure it's sitting properly. Okay, all good. Just need to install the metering lever. The metering pin. Just like that. Spring. So make sure that the spring is sitting right below the metering lever. Hold it and screws. Okay, so we'll check the height of the metering lever first. So this type of carburetor is a WT type. So using that metering lever gauge, we have this WT right in the middle. So we place this one right here. Make sure that the metering lever, it doesn't hit the tip of the gauge. So that now it's a bit too high. So we need to bring this one a little bit down. Now it's way too low, so it's easy to weight this one gradually. Just right there, a little bit. It's right there. Okay. That's all good. Manifold O-ring. So here we have this rebel kit. It's a D10 WYB. It's also available on our website, www.varietech.com.au. So we can use the fuel pump gasket. That's the fuel pump gasket and the fuel pump diaphragm. So in the kit there's extra kit which you don't have to use it all of them, and this is designed for different types of carburetors. So first is, because we also needs that spring here, missing spring. We have all the different types of spring. It's also available on our website. So we have one spring here, so we can use. So we place the gasket first, then the diaphragm. This is very tricky to install this one because the spring pushes the diaphragm off the guide post. So what we're going to do is to install this one first, one on the guide post. Once sitting on the guide post, then we need to line it up until we get the other one. Okay, so good. So now we also need to take the metering diaphragm. We have the metering diaphragm here, and also the metering gasket. So we're going to install the metering gasket first. So right there. Then the metering diaphragm. So make sure that this part here is facing downwards. This one. So we have a new primer bulb with the red color. So the primer retaining plate. And screws. So to tighten this one, you need to tighten one end across, inside, across. Then again, just do it manually. Okay, so we will check where's the return line. Just take this one out first. So this is the return line. Okay. Let's install the throttle. So the idle, we have to set the idle again. Okay, let's try this one. It's fine. All good. Thanks for watching our video repertoire for today, and I hope you find it useful and informative. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment if you have any question. Please hit that notification bell to see more future videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.